According to ancient Hindu texts, the origin of the Jyotirlingas begins with a cosmic dispute. Brahma, the creator, and Vishnu, the preserver, locked themselves in a battle for control of the universe, each claiming supreme force of existence. To end the conflict, Lord Shiva intervened, ends of the light. Vishnu traveled downward and eventually admitted he could not find the base. But Brahma, traveling upward, lied. He produced a flower and claimed he had reached the summit. Shiva immediately exposed the deception, cursed Brahma to be excluded from public ceremonies, and established his own infinite supremacy. This infinite cosmic light manifested in the mortal world at 12 specific earthly locations, allowing the abstract myth to be experienced as physical destinations. To reach all 12 of these shrines, you have to map out a 15,000-kilometer network spanning the entire Indian subcontinent. Completing this requires navigating harsh environments, from snow-clad Himalayan peaks to tropical coastal shores. The path is defined by a landscape of ancient legends and historical coordinates that are still debated today. The Dwadash Jyotirling Yatra is an arduous undertaking, a direct navigation of physical endurance and ancient heritage. These temples serve as physical anchors for specific mythological events. The Somnath Temple in Gujarat reflects this durability, having been rebuilt 16 different times over the centuries to maintain its sacred presence. At Nageshwar, the Shiva Purana describes Shiva erupting from the ground to slay the demon Daruka and protect his devotees. Today, a 25-meter-tall statue honors the scale of that encounter. In Jharkhand, the lore tells of the demon king Ravana offering his own heads to a sacrificial fire in intense devotion. Shiva appeared and healed his wounds, earning the title Baidyanath, the divine doctor. The architecture protecting these legends varies by region. You will see towering Dravidian gopurams at Mallikarjuna in the south, and a 72-foot lotus-shaped structure in Deoghar. Backed by royal families like the Holkars in the 1700s, these resilient structures ensure that cosmic myths remain fixed in the physical world. Because the Puranic texts are ancient, the exact coordinates of where the cosmic light first touched the earth are sometimes difficult to pinpoint with modern precision. Take Baidyanath. Ancient texts place it in a northeast Chitabhumi, a cremation ground. Deoghar, Jharkhand, claims this due to its location and the Ravana legend. But Parli, Maharashtra, argues a different textual reference, while Baijnath, Himachal Pradesh, stakes a third claim in the Himalayas. When ancient descriptions allow for multiple interpretations, believers look to architectural longevity and continuous ritual practice to define these sacred spaces. The intense sensory rituals performed at these shrines are what bring the history of the Jyotirlingas into the present day. At Mahakaleshwar, the pre-dawn Bhasma Arti involves coating the lingam in sacred ash amid rhythmic drumbeats and chanting. Devotees across India perform the Jal Abhishek, systematically pouring milk, honey, and yogurt over the stone to seek divine blessings. Some sites are centers for complex, multi-day ancestral rites, such as the Narayan Nagbali ritual at Trimbakeshwar, intended to bring peace to one's lineage. These visceral practices provide the link between individual worshippers and the infinite nature of the deity they represent. Reaching all 12 sites is a significant logistical undertaking, usually requiring a multi-phase journey of 20 to 30 days across diverse terrains. Experienced travelers suggest visiting regional clusters rather than attempting the entire circuit in a single trip, and booking all transit well in advance. Planning around the weather is critical. The winter months between October and February are the most accessible, as harsh weather and monsoons force high-altitude sites like Kedarnath to close entirely. Enduring these harsh environments and completing the massive 15,000-kilometer circuit is what makes the pilgrimage a truly transformative experience. By navigating the physical map of the 12 shrines, a pilgrim creates a tangible, personal connection to the infinite light they represent.